Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra.
We have a very special guest for you today. Talking about something I don't really know a lot about, so this will be fun.
And something I love.
And something Carly loves. I think this would be your second business option.
Yes, this would be my career had I not gone into what we went into.
Hey, let's film in. It's about weddings. I don't know why we're keeping it a secret.
I want them to keep guessing. What is it?
It's about weddings. It's about weddings. It's about attending them, being in them, the best ways to get through them, the best ways to maybe not the best ways to be financially a part of it if you're a guest.
Yeah, right.
Or not, well, we're going to talk about all the things. But our very special guest has been...
She's the equivalent of the movie 27 Dresses.
Yeah, but not necessarily being in them. Actually, we might find out otherwise.
Yeah.
That might be true.
Yeah.
We'll see. She's right here, but we can't let her talk
But
yet.
you're not allowed to speak.
It's great. This is fun for us. So our guest is in sales operations. We'll get into that when she can talk about it. But we met her
when she was 3.
Yeah?
At the dance studio. Yeah, she started dancing at Mom's dance studio when she was 3.
It's
and
2.5.
2.5? Yeah.
5 years ago.
Look, she has a voice.
She's not here. She's not here yet.
You didn't hear that.
She didn't say hi yet. So yeah, we've known her since she was 3. She taught, she danced through the studio, went away for college, came back, came to CFIT. She now teaches for CFIT. She is our hardcore stretch teacher, tone up, bar and tone, and she keeps us calm.
She does. She has the best calm voice, which you probably need in all your weddings. So
and in this episode,
I would want her to be in my wedding. Her name's Julia.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
I'm Victoria.
Hey guys, I'm Carly.
And who do we have with us?
Hey guys, I'm Julia.
Oh, whoa. Can you do it again? Yeah.
Not as loud as you did.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Julia.
That was a
Natural.
very
It's natural.
I want to call you on the phone.
I want to call you on my cell phone.
You don't like talking on the phone.
I don't. I hate it.
Wait, why do you want to call her on the phone?
That was like she was selling me something and I would buy it over the phone. It was more of like a
900 number?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
What's up, Joel?
Just living the dream.
Living the dream.
You are living the dream.
I'm living someone's dream. I don't know that it's mine.
You are always somewhere.
Yeah. I am.
You're always somewhere.
That is true.
You're here right now.
I'm in fact here.
Don't know if you know that.
I'm so excited to ask you all things wedding. I think people out there are in weddings, are planning weddings. Even if you aren't, we've all been to them.
Yeah.
We know the fun things, the not fun things, but you've been to more weddings. How many? Okay. I'm going to get the first question right off the bat. How many this year have you been to?
This year, surprisingly, well, if I include the one I'm going to this Friday, it will be 4.
Okay.
Which isn't a lot.
In a
But
year?
It's 4 weddings, 4 showers, 4 bachelorette
Yes.
parties. That's what makes it a lot.
That's what makes it a lot because she's
I
always.
still think 4 weddings is a lot in 1 year.
But also, didn't you have them every weekend?
Yeah.
Back to back.
Back to back. I had a break this past weekend and now I have one on Friday.
Yeah.
And then I'm done.
I had a break.
I had a break.
And it wasn't just like in Springfield,
None of
Delaware
them were in
County.
Springfield.
It was like Montana. Like,
Well, that was a bachelor.
no,
Oh,
that was a wedding.
A wedding. Yeah. This is why we wanted Julia to come on today, because she's always running off to do one of the things that she said: a shower, a bachelorette party, a wedding. She's always showing the pictures of the either bridesmaid's dress or the regular dress that she's wearing as a guest, because you have to plan ahead.
Yeah.
And you have to be, you have to know when it's leading up to. You have to be ready. You also have to know how to pack if it's something you're traveling for. So we talk about this a lot because it's always like, Joel, where are you going now?
Yeah.
Where are you headed this weekend? And so in those little moments, it really, 27 Dresses does come to mind, just because that movie, I think everybody loves for so many different reasons. But it's fascinating how different each wedding or bridesmaid's dress is, which I'm sure you've experienced. But you, from what I know off of the top of my head, you have gotten to pick your own bridesmaid dresses for a lot of them.
For all of them.
For all of them?
Yeah. For 2 out of the 3, they gave us a website and a color and said, you have to get a dress in this color. And we were allowed. She gave us like some options that she liked. You can, on this website, Azazi, sponsor me. You can like create a showroom, the bride can, and put in like, she put like 20 to 25 dresses just of what she liked and said, pick one of these. They all came in the color and the fabric she wanted. The same happened for another wedding I was in. She was like, this is the color, this is the fabric, any style.
Stop.
And then
I
the
love
last
that.
one I was in, it was any floor length black dress, any
That's-
fabric,
yeah.
any style, any floor length black dress.
That's what I did for my wedding 14 years ago. And I thought I was like trending. I
Well-
was like, whatever black dress you want, that's what you can wear.
No, because it was David's bridal only.
That was the only option.
Really. And it was that stereotypical, like, clearly you're not going to wear this dress again type of thing. And then
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to pick mine.
No, I
For
picked
Carly's
her a
wedding?
long black dress, but
Yeah.
I thought I was like totally new and different, and now that's all you guys
Yeah.
do.
You're
I mean, 14
basic.
years ago, it probably was not the norm.
No, it
Usually
wasn't.
it was one dress, one style, one color, everyone gets it.
Yeah.
But now there's such a body positivity thing.
I
think
know.
is where it comes from. That it's like, pick a dress that you look good and feel good
Yeah.
in. And
Well,
I'm
that
like,
was
okay.
that was never the case. It was like, oh my gosh, you need to be a certain size, a certain shape to even feel comfortable in this type of thing. But you have to wear it because that's what the bride said.
And the thing that I like most that I see in your pictures is that they're always long.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Why? You don't like a knee to shin?
No, I don't love a good knee to shin, but also how many times do you get dressed up? I know I don't get dressed up. So when I go to a wedding, I want to dress up
Yeah, me too. And it also helps because then the bride's like, I don't care what shoes you're wearing because you can't see them.
because you can't see
So
them.
we wore the same pair of shoes for every wedding I go to. They're just
What a-
simple,
what a
nude
save.
shoes. They're like $20.
Here's my
from
other thing.
Target.
So you weren't in all of those weddings. Will you re-wear a bridesmaid's dress to another wedding?
Probably just the black one. I feel like some of the other colors and some like they look too bridesmaidy. Where like the black one, you wear a black dress anytime.
Right.
I'm wearing one to the wedding
So
this Friday.
still though, as a bridesmaid's dress, you're probably not going to wear it again.
Probably not.
But it looked good on you for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's still the same. You're probably only going to wear it once.
I mean, I'm gonna disagree with you though, because I've seen all of the dresses that you had to pick out and you tried on in your, took a picture in your room, not done up or whatever, but they're gorgeous. And I feel like they're not like, ooh, she wore that to a wedding. Or
Yeah.
she was in a wedding and that, like, it wasn't poofy, sweetheart
No.
neckline. I don't know.
But it's still very much a bride, in my mind anyway, looks so much like a bridesmaid's dress that I feel like if I rolled up to a wedding in that, they'd be like, did you get the wrong color dress? Like, shouldn't you be up there?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I just
yeah.
was a bridesmaid
That's
last
true.
week.
That's true.
Well, also, you guys are all going to the same weddings with the same people.
That's true.
So they're like, oh,
Yeah, me and 4
You
of my
just wear
friends
that.
could wear our bridesmaids dresses to anyone's
like-
wedding, and they'd be like, "What are you guys? Why do you go match? Because we were all in the same dress."
here's my other question. Let's start from the beginning now.
Okay.
Is it still a big thing to get asked to be a bridesmaid, like in a certain way, sort of like a gender reveal, like a package, like you open it up? Will you be my bridesmaid? Do they still do that?
Yes,
They
I've
do.
gotten a lot of little mini bottles of wine, a lot of scrunchies. I got a few wine glasses.
Scrunchy.
I got a couple like cute little makeup bags that have my name on it. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff.
You get some swag.
And then you get a bridesmaid gift the night before the wedding. So, oh, did you not get that?
I mean, your gift was a brother-in-law.
See, I got more than that. I got a Stanley. One of our
Really?
bridesmaids' gift was a Stanley. I usually get some sort of pajamas that we wear the day of getting ready. I have a ton of matching sets. I got a little jewelry travel case with my initials on them. I got a lot of stuff.
Will somebody ask me to be in your wedding? Please. Who's getting married? I want to be in it. I love weddings. Victoria's never been into it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I mean, thank God I love weddings because I'm
Well,
at so many.
okay, so you get asked. Fine, that's great. Congrats. Awesome for you. Then do you plan the shower as well?
So I haven't planned a shower. The maid of honors do.
Okay.
I, let them know if they need help to let me know. Usually it's day of. Can you come early and help decorate the
Or
venue
like-
we're at?
Can you pay for some of it?
Oh yeah, that too. They're like, can you just send me money? And I'm like, yeah, please just take all my money. The Bachelorettes, I only planned one of them. The other, so I just, again, it's like, here's my money. I'll be there.
But these bachelorette parties are not local. Have you been to a local bachelorette party?
Define local.
Yeah. Okay. One, you don't need a plane, train, or what is that
You
movie?
need an automobile.
Yeah, you need an
You need
automobile.
an auto- I mean, the closest one was Atlantic City.
That's the closest one.
that for
Yeah.
people not in this area. That's about hour and 45, hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah. But it's like a 2-night ordeal, right?
One of the ones, I honestly can't keep track. They did themed nights,
Yeah.
right? Like you dressed up.
We did a lot
It
of
was a
things.
90s theme she needed. I gave her some good stuff. 90s theme. Did you dress up as one of your brides or one of the grooms?
So I've had a lot of themed nights. One of them we did, you dress up as somebody with the name of the groom. So the groom's name was Chris. And we all dressed up as Chris's. So I dressed up as Chris Hemsworth. I was Thor. That was fun. That
What grade is
same
that,
one, we did a disco night. So I
Right.
had like disco pants and then we like played Mamma Mia.
But like in the hotel room?
This was it just all like in the Airbnb. We just
Airbnb.
So before you went out or you didn't go out, you just hung out in the Airbnb?
well, these bachelorettes are like a 2 to 3 night thing.
Oh
So
my
it's like you
God.
stay in one night, you go out one night, you stay in one night. Yeah.
And it's like booked minute to minute. Everything is booked. You had like a professional brunch.
Yeah.
Right?
Someone came and like set up one of those long tables with like little pretty everything and had like brunch brought to us. I had one a couple months ago. We had an at-home hibachi come. The guy came and like set up his hibachi table and just like made us dinner, which was delicious, by the way. I'm like, this is amazing.
Did they throw it in your mouth?
Yeah.
Did they throw it in your
They
mouth?
also had a water gun full of sake and was just squirting. in my
Stop it.
mouth.
Okay. How much does a bachelorette party, let's be general here, how much does it cost you as a bridesmaid?
Flight or no flight?
All right, give us one with a flight, one with a no flight.
One with a flight is probably $600. One without's probably $3 to $4, depending on where and how much the flight
And you're
is.
paying for the bride.
Yeah.
The bride's everything. So you guys are paying for yourself and also splitting the brides.
And that's a no from me.
All right, can I tell you what I did?
Please.
We rented a yellow school bus
Sure did.
and we went to Manayunk
Sure did.
and then we went home.
we partied and we had pretzels. We had soft pretzels on the bus. I remember that. And then we had like an old man for a bus driver.
Yep. And then he dropped us off in Manayunk. We went to a couple bars and then he drove us home.
Yeah.
Right, because a
And that was it.
bachelorette party used to be a night, not
Yeah.
a weekend.
Yeah.
Now it's a 2 to 3 day event.
It's
And
insane.
it's making me, not that I'm close to getting married, but I'm like, if I ever get married and I have a bachelorette party, it's going to be like in my parents' backyard at their pool with like mimosas.
But I feel like you're not going to do that
No, I'm not.
because you've been to so many. And she's saying 4 this year. She's been to a million weddings. I feel like you're going to be like, you're going to do what I want to do.
Do you have a number?
Total? Like,
Yeah,
I've
do
been
you
in my
know?
entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I counted last night. It was 18.
Oh my God.
I don't know that many people,
I
Jewel.
think I've been to 4.
And like most of them, they're all family.
Yeah, well, a
Yeah.
lot of that's cousins. A lot of cousins.
Right
Yeah,
now,
I'll get
you're in your friends.
Right now, it's all my friends getting
Stage.
married. If you asked me 5 years ago, it was all my cousins
Yeah.
getting married. And
I
I was,
still have not been to 18 weddings in my life. I know I haven't.
So when we're talking about going to these weddings in succession, I asked you this the other day because I was actually curious. Does the food get boring? Like wedding food? Oh God, we got to drink again. Here's another chicken.
There's another chicken.
like, it,
Bonk.
they've changed a little. At least the cocktail hour food has changed. Your meal is kind of the same. It's like chicken
Or steak.
vegetarian
Yeah.
or steak. But I was at a wedding 2 weeks ago. The cocktail hour had a bacon bar. It had chicken and waffles. It had like 6 different kinds of wings. It had like mac and cheese bites. I ate everything. And then my meal got put down in front of me. It was like shrimp and asparagus. I was like, I don't want this.
You're like, I'm not even
It's
hungry.
like, I'm not even hungry. I don't want this. And I'm going to one on Friday, and my meal options were either ribs or brisket.
What?
At a
At a
wedding?
wedding. I'm like, well, I don't know that I can eat ribs all decked up and
Yeah.
ready. So I got the brisket. Also, it comes with mac and cheese, so that's fun.
Was this the Montana one?
No, this one is in Brooklyn on Friday. The Montana one was it was a lot of meat.
A lot of meat.
Of like weird meats. Not weird, but like
You're like,
venison,
yeah,
bison.
bison. That's what I had. I couldn't think of all the animals.
Brooklyn, that sounds hipster. That's
yeah,
what that is.
it is.
Yeah. Wow. So you've experienced a lot of different types of weddings too, then.
and what do you drink so that you don't get wasted?
She just gets wasted.
Yeah, no, I just drink a lot. No, the key is to drink water. It's like you have a drink, you have another, you have a water.
Do you actually do that?
I drink so much water. Because they also are refilling your little water glass at your table. That's always full. Every time I go to like check my phone, I chug my glass of water.
She'd black out. If not,
Oh, I know that. But she goes to a wedding or bachelorette party or shower every weekend. So it's like, how do you go and just not? I mean, I'm a
Liquid
go big or
IV.
go home. Yeah. So I'm probably going big. But you're like,
I mean,
it's
I
going
am.
home. I'm definitely going home.
I'm going big and then I'm going home.
That's true. That's true. Julia, that to me, because of the type of person, you're very social and you're very good at that. To me, that sounds like a nightmare. And I love weddings.
But the thing is, and this is what I do now, is because of my job, I get a decent amount of PTO. And
Okay.
I have very flexible working hours. I almost always take off the day after a wedding weekend or bachelorette weekend just to give myself that day to like reset.
That Monday.
I'll take off that Monday. Even if I get home 9 a.m. on Sunday, I'll still take off that Monday
Yeah.
to like catch up on the emails I missed, catch up with the laundry that's piled in my room,
Yeah.
like clean my house. Because if not, all of that just piles up. And then I'm like crying by the end of the week because I'm like, I didn't get anything
I
done.
know, because you're
And then
just,
yeah.
it's a whole weekend.
Yeah.
Have you dealt with any like bridezillas?
Luckily, no.
None?
No bridezillas. There have been some interesting other bridesmaids that I've had to just be with. Nothing
Bridesmillas?
Bridesmaid.
Bridemillas?
They're like the evil stepsisters.
Oh, we'll call them that.
And they weren't even like evil. It's just different personalities. And I'm like, oof, I'm just going to go over there.
Well, that's what gets me is that she'll tell me that she's traveling to some state for some whatever with 16 girls.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many females.
Because it's not just bridesmaids, it's friends.
No, that's
It's
it.
friends, it's extensions, and that's a lot of
everybody.
personalities
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
girls.
So how do you plan stuff like that with all those girls? And what if somebody's like, wait, I just saw an Instagram meme, because you know I love reels and memes or whatever. It's a reel. So it's of somebody saying, then don't show up. And the thing said at the top, when you're about to go on a bachelorette party weekend and your friend says, I have no money and I can't spend a lot of money this weekend. And she's at the bottom going, then don't show up.
That would be me.
Because how do you deal with somebody that's like, I have no money, I can't do any of this. And then somebody said, well, this is what the bride wants. You need to pay X amount of dollars.
Yeah. So a lot of times, like the big expenses, they'll ask like the money ahead of time. Like if we have like a sit down dinner, a lot of times it'll have like a prepaid, like so much per head, and we'll pay that ahead of time. And then other than that, like I'll just like not drink. I'm like, we're at the bar and they're like, do you want another drink? I'm like, no. Cause I'm like, I don't want to spend another $12.
When we've got cases back at the
Exactly.
Airbnb.
And I'm like, I'll just shotgun a White Claw before we go and I'll be fine.
You're so smart. How did you get to be so smart?
Now the brides are like, you don't have to come. But there's that like
I
guilt
mean,
where it's like they invited you, they want you to be there. If you really can't afford it, you can't afford it. You can say no. But a lot of times it's people just being like, oh,
yeah.
it's a lot of money. And I'm like, it is.
But
But
like-
we all did it for them. That's the other thing is like, these are my friends that are already married. And
yeah.
I'm like, we did this for you.
Right.
It's your turn to do it now.
Right. But I'm looking at your past 4 weekends, shelling out $600-800 a weekend. Then you have to get them a wedding gift.
Yeah.
What do you give the brides when you are a bridesmaid after you've spent hundreds of dollars on them?
Just tack on another 100 and call it a day.
You do. That's actually a good idea.
Well, because it's you know, there's probably $50 to $75 for a bridal shower gift. All of which I think is stupid that girls have to give a bridal shower gift and then a wedding gift.
Yes,
I'm like,
I think so too.
why am I giving you all of my money?
Yes.
Like pick one. I'll give you one or the other.
Bridesmaids just need to show up to the shower. you can leave the gift to everybody else.
But even not a bridesmaid at these showers, I'm like, I still have to get you a shower gift. And it's usually like a pretty bowl or a plate or something, but it's not cheap.
No.
And then I'm sitting down with my checkbook the weekend before the wedding, and I'm like, well, all right, I already spent this much. What's a reasonable amount? And I'm like, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know.
I know.
I call my mom. I'm like, what do I give?
I know.
That's something that I still struggle with because there's apparently like an unwritten rule. If you're a couple, it's changed obviously over the years financially. I think the last time Mom and I talked about it, it would be like 50 a person in your couple. So it's like $100 per couple. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm a single. I'm going to pay 50. And she was like, no, you have to do 75. And I was like, what?
Well, now it's like $100 per person.
You're supposed to cover your
Okay.
plate. You're supposed to pay for what your plate costs.
But I didn't pick Ballroom at the Bend. I didn't pick the place with $160 worth of food.
You're supposed to give the bride and groom their money back for their wedding, basically.
And that's a no from me. You get $50.
I know. It's so hard because you're just shelling out this money and it's like, it's a lot.
It is. And it also, being a single person going to all these weddings, I'm paying all of it by myself. Like the hotel rooms is,
Mhm.
I do end up splitting a room with my other single friend. We kind of laugh about it because we'll both book a hotel room. And then like 2 weeks before, I'm like, well, neither of us have dates again. Let's just share a room. But,
That's
you know,
helpful, though.
it is. But even still, there are a few weddings where I had to get the hotel room by myself. And I'm like, I have friends who are splitting this with their significant other. I'm giving all this money by myself.
Yes.
Like that, even they, you know, the wedding gift, they're giving more per person. I'm still doing everything else by myself. I'm like,
Right.
this
And
is
that's hard.
a lot of money.
I know. And are you invited as a bridesmaid with a date?
No.
You're not?
No.
Usually it's every bridesmaid or groomsman gets a date. And like, it doesn't matter if the bride or groom knows them, but they're in the wedding. So they get a +1.
I think it's changed.
Yeah.
I think it's not the rules that I mean, that was how many years ago?
Because I had some people at my wedding that I didn't know.
And I think that's what a lot of these people are trying, like these couples getting married are trying to avoid, not knowing people at their wedding. But also, I'm like, I wouldn't bring one.
You wouldn't?
No. I'd have to find one.
Well,
No,
I
I'd
know,
have to find a
I know,
date.
but like even a friend. But
No.
all your friends are there.
All my friends are there.
All your friends are there.
Like if like I have a couple of college friends who are engaged, and I'm like, if I get invited to them, I would like a +1 because like I don't know how many people I'll know at that one.
Yeah.
But like all these weddings, I'm just like, I know everybody here. I don't
Yeah.
need a date. I'm
No,
good.
and you don't want to babysit anyone. So you did the shower, you did the bachelorette party. Those are your obligations as a bridesmaid. Is your obligation to go dress shopping with the bride?
No. And I have gone dress shopping with two of my friends that I was a bridesmaid because they invited me and I
Mhm.
wanted to go. I think that's fun. But it's usually, you know, mom and sister.
Yeah.
I was just lucky and they were like, hey,
That's
we
what
can
you
bring
did.
a third person if you want to come. And I was like, okay. And listen, apparently I'm good luck because both times I went, they found
They found the
I'm
dress?
2 for 2 right now. So if you need a dress, bring me along.
Well, David's Bridal is no longer. So where do you go to get a dress? Do you know?
One of my friends got hers from Claire's Boutique in Delaware.
I've heard that name a lot.
I forget the place, somewhere in Ardmore. We went to a couple in Philly.
So like little boutiques.
Yeah.
Because there's no big, other than Kleinfeld in New York,
Yeah.
there's no big dress shop.
No, and from, you know, my little time in these dress shops, their little boutiques take more time to like understand what you want. They'll like have you look on their online before and like flag dresses you like, and then they'll have those dresses pulled for you already. So you don't have to like waste time looking
like-
through every single dress
Right.
there. They have it all ready for you.
Gotcha.
And I just sat there with a glass of champagne and watched.
That's what I would do. I would be that one saying, listen, I know this is your dress. So like, I want to find this and help you find this dress for you. That's what I love about bridal
Then
dresses.
go do it, Carly.
Carly, I'll come with you.
Go
I love
do it.
weddings.
Actually,
Thank
I
God
want to be
you
a
love
wedding
weddings.
planner.
You want to be a wedding
No,
planner?
at one point in my life, I wanted to be a wedding planner. And being at all these weddings, I'm like, whew, I don't know.
I know. It's a lot. Like Jennifer Lopez, like she had it rough, the wedding planner.
Yeah, but she like found love in the end, so she's
Yeah.
probably fine.
And it was Matthew McConaughey.
Right.
So
And it's Jennifer Lopez.
I know.
Like, she's
yeah, don't give in to her. Stop it. Stop this right now.
I just love wedding dresses so much.
I think what you two need to do, and I'm busy this day. I'm very busy and I cannot join you. But what you need to do is you're gonna go wedding dress shopping with Julia
Okay.
and just get wasted and try on a bunch of dresses as if you're doing a dual friend wedding, and they will never know, and then you'll leave and not buy the dress.
Like Phoebe and Monica from Friends.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you can sit on the couch in them and watch TV.
Or Miranda and Carrie from Sex and the City, except she ended up getting hives and having to take the dress
Or
off.
that one episode of New Girl where Cece and Winston go shopping and they get so very drunk that she buys a really ugly dress.
That's more like it for you. That, I think, is the real one.
But then I'll just turn it inside out and wear it that way, and it'll be perfect.
It's
Best
perfect.
episode.
Best episode ever. Moving on.
Moving on to the more ridiculousnesses.
Yeah,
So if you have any fails or funny stories, I feel like you have a lot of them.
I do. One of the weddings I was in at recently in July, it was a decent sized bridal party. So we're taking pictures and the photographer's like telling us to move certain ways. Like we couldn't all be next to each other because it was too long. So he says to some of the groomsmen, like, come kneel down in front. So one of the groomsmen gets over, kneels down, and you hear it. His pants ripped.
No way.
Hit the whole, like, the seat. And he didn't move. He stood there for the pictures. And I don't know if everybody heard it, but I heard it because I was standing right next to him. He stands up and I look at him and I go, did you rip your pants? He was like, I did.
Oh my God.
And surprisingly enough, that is the third time at a wedding I saw a guy rip their pants.
No way. From dancing
From
and stuff?
dancing, usually. One of them, he tried to do a split. I don't know why. And then spent the rest of the night with his jacket tied around his waist because his pants are ripped.
That is so funny.
Okay, so give us a fail, or I guess that was a fail.
I have this isn't one specific story, but this happens at every wedding I go to. And my one friend started it, and we continue to do it every wedding we're at. We find a man with a belt, and we take his belt, and we make the whole dance floor play limbo. It's so much fun.
With a belt?
With a belt. We just take the belt, and we had two people, and we just start making people play limbo. Hilarious. Crowd
Who do you
pleaser.
pick the belt from?
The guy who ripped his pants.
Just like we find one of our friends, someone we know. I'm like, hey, can I borrow your belt? And they're like, And I'm like, no, it's fine. And they give us our belt and we play limbo.
So fun.
It's so fun because everybody does it. The aunts, the uncles, the moms, kids, everyone does it. It's hilarious. Take that to your next one.
Do you done? Are you a dancer at these? I mean, I know you're a dancer, but like, are you
Stupid question.
I know, but see, it depends for us. Sometimes we don't like to dance at weddings because people expect us to, like, get the party started. And to us, that's like a job. So sometimes we're like, okay, we'll get in there when we want.
I mean, if the music is something I like, I do not leave the dance floor.
Okay.
Second a slow song comes on, I'm getting another
You're out.
drink. I'm like, where's the snack table? I heard there were cookies. I'm going there. Let me know when the song's over.
That sounds like my vibe.
But other than that, I'm on the dance floor.
You are.
I don't leave.
Do
Love
they
it.
still do the baskets in the bathroom with like everything you need?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
was
they
cool when
put
I was getting
a basket of flip-flops, and then it's gone before I even a chance to see them because everyone books it, gets their pair, and hides it under their chair until it's time to put them on.
Stop.
Oh yeah, they're gone in the first like
cutthroat.
minute of the reception.
And are you after partying? Like, is there always especially as a bridesmaid, right? You have the responsibility of like, you have to stay up.
Yeah, but the past few, the after part or not, there's a couple where I think this was like may have started as a COVID thing. Instead of having like a separate place for the after party, they just like extended the reception to include another 2 hours.
Really?
So these receptions are like 5 hours long.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I'm so tired.
And the band and the DJ have to keep playing? Because everybody has to keep getting paid.
yes. I mean, yes, the DJ keeps playing.
Yeah, what do you do? Music stops and everyone's like,
No, but
Cool
it's
party,
like
guys.
the reception time will end and the DJ will be like, okay, after party starts now. And that's when they bring out like their late night food and there's like pretzels and cheesesteaks and
Oh.
like pizza. We had pizza at this last one. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go get a slice of pizza and get back on the dance floor.
'Cause
That
it's
sounds
midnight
amazing.
now.
Right.
It's a different beast than
It
what
is.
it was for years.
I thought So for mine, the wedding was early. I don't like big gaps in between weddings and receptions, but I had an away wedding, which was very non-traditional. I got married in the Poconos. So people traveled, had to stay overnight. And that was like a big deal back then, back in the day. But we had to have a certain amount of time because of the church or whatever. So we ended up having a bourbon and cigar bar, then a cocktail hour and a half, then a wedding. And that was like a huge deal. And then a bonfire after the wedding. So yeah, we did do like an after party. And that, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't provide, like, what they're doing for Philadelphia weddings is like the staples of Philadelphia. Their late night, like 12 o'clock in the morning moment was soft pretzels, cheesesteaks, tasty cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was all the things that I guess represented Philadelphia, but it was at midnight. Like, you didn't do that.
No,
you
no,
just
no,
said,
no.
hey, if you guys don't want to go to sleep, we're going to dance around this fire out back. Andrew's going to put a top hat on in his robe.
Because he forgot to pack clothes for the hotel.
And that was the beginning
Yeah.
of the end.
Of the end for us.
I think before we do anything else, it's really for me so I can listen back and remember what you said, but for everybody, where is your go-to wedding dress shop? Like, as a guest, where are you shopping?
Either Lulu's or Amazon.
Yeah.
What?
I
Yeah.
love Lulu's.
I love Lulu's also. And I like them because I know my size at this point.
Mhm.
That's always a hard thing.
Is it true to size?
Yes, here's the thing, and this is what I've found. Everything is true to size if you read the reviews the right way. And if you read what the fabric is, if you read reviews, people are so good about, I'm this tall, I weigh this much, I ordered this size, fit perfectly. I'm like, amazing.
Yeah.
That's also me. I'll order that size. But a lot of times reading what the fabric is, you know, if it's going to give a little give, it's a little stretchy, you order your same size. If it's something that might not be, you get a size up. And you really got that. Same with Amazon. I mean, I get so much on Amazon just by reading reviews and seeing pictures. And I'm like, she looks amazing. She's about my height. I'm going to get that dress. The one I'm
Wow.
wearing on Fridays from Amazon.
Do you review?
No, I really should.
You should, Jewel.
You could make money doing that
I know.
too.
I really should.
Pay for these weddings.
For people that like weddings, like us, Julia.
I don't not like wedding. Hold the phone. I don't not like weddings. I think over the years, and I think a catalyst to it was Pinterest, where everybody was getting ideas from other people. Before that, you just talked to someone. Oh, how was that wedding? How, like, what happened? There wasn't a picture board for you to be able to see different colors together or how they did their centerpieces. And yeah, there's some really, really, really good ideas to keep things, you know, frugal or simple. Like you didn't do centerpieces. You did.
I did
but
cupcakes.
Your dessert,
yeah.
your wedding cake was your centerpiece,
Yeah.
which was cupcakes. And that was before Pinterest.
I know. I was so ahead of my time.
So I'm going to ignore you. So after Pinterest, I feel like everything got sensationalized. And some things are over the top, some things are not over the top. I think, you know, there's so many pieces to it that are perfectly fine. But like a 3-day, 4-day bachelorette party,
Yeah.
I think is wild.
I think that's a lot to ask of your friends.
It definitely is because it's I mean, it's the flight, it's the house, it's, you know, the food and drinks for the house, it's the outfits for the nights. It's even if it's not like a themed, it's still okay, we're all wearing black, she's wearing white, so now I have to plan my black outfit, which is, you know, I have one black very simple dress. I've worn it to 4 bachelorette parties at this point because I'm like, why would I?
Yeah.
It's black. But, you know, some of them are more than that. Like, I don't own a lot of blue clothes. I'm not a blue person. I was at a bachelorette party. One of the night themes was something blue, and we all had to wear a blue outfit. Looked so cute. We were all in different shades of blue. Looked adorable, but I had to buy a blue outfit.
Yeah.
And I probably never wear it again. I don't wear blue.
Right.
So if you need a blue outfit, let me know.
I mean, see fit blue. Yes.
I don't know. I don't hate weddings. I hate you. There are some things that I think people could dial back. Like,
Yeah, no, I agree.
save your money, you know, do it
Save it for my wedding gift.
simpler. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Or
thought you were going to make fun of me for that.
Are you getting married again?
No, I want to Andrew, but I want to.
I'm busy.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Okay, thanks, Joel.
Julia will go to the bathroom with you.
I will make sure your dress is in the right place.
I
I'm
will
wearing
have
this
a
on.
cigarette in the backyard.
I'm wearing the same one.
David's bridal.
David's bridal.
David's bridal, which is no more, R.I.P. And also not the dress she wanted.
No.
Like, not what you went in.
I was gonna say
Looking
I've
for.
seen pictures of your dress, and that's
No.
not what I would have put you in.
So
Yeah.
Andrew
Or
and I
pictured you in, I should say.
are the same size. I did not want a dress that made me enormous and him look like little because, like ball gowns were big when I
Yeah.
was getting married. And I was like, I don't want a ball gown. I want a very tight mermaid, comes out at the knee, like, kind of dress. And I tried them on and then I picked a ball gown because I am a ball gown kind of
Yeah.
person. And that is me. And I was like, I'm getting this dress. I put it on and people can make fun of it all they want, but when you know it's the right dress for you, you know. And I put it on and I was like, that is the right dress for me.
Well, I also, going to all of these weddings, and I've gotten good at kind of, and knowing my friends too, getting a guess on what like their dress will look like.
Really?
And I mean, even the ones that I went shopping with, they tried on a bunch of different styles, different things, and I'm like, no, you're gonna get this, you're gonna love it, and you just no. But they both, the ones I went with, tried on like ball gowns, and there's just something about a ball gown that I'm like, but it's so pretty.
It is. And when else do you get to wear it?
Right.
Where it's like normal.
And then I'm like, okay, but 2 hours into the reception, I'm going to be like, get this skirt off of me.
No, you won't.
But that's the thing, is this change at the reception. So many people will have a big ball gown on for their ceremony and then get like a little white slip dress to put on at the reception.
Yeah.
And they'll change.
That's a new thing. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either, because I'm like, if I'm spending all this money on a dress, I'm wearing it until the second I have to take it off.
Mm-hmm.
But I also would want it to be something comfortable that I will stay in all night.
I'm not a fan of the second dress and then people are wearing like the sneakers, the white sneakers with the dress.
love
See,
that.
I'm a fan.
Guys,
I
come
love
on.
it.
You guys get one night to be the princess of the ball.
I'm a princess every day.
Why are you wearing sneakers? And
Because, do you know, feet hurt after a while.
I wore ballet slippers under my wedding dress. I didn't even wear shoes.
And that's embarrassing for you.
Yeah,
I'm embarrassed
so that's
for
the
you.
same. It's just different. But I will say,
it's the same, but it's different.
I will say, a bridesmaid hack is numbing spray on your feet.
Stop it.
What?
There's that, can't remember the brand, but there's this numbing spray that I think is supposed to be for like aches and pains. Nah, spray it right on your feet. You're good for a few hours. You're good to go.
Oh,
That's amazing.
my gosh.
What other hacks do you have? Do you have any other hacks?
Yes, I have a few. That's a good one. Another one is always, I mean, this isn't a hack, this is just a thing to know. Always have your lip gloss with you, because as a bridesmaid, you're getting makeup done, they put your lipstick on, they aren't giving you anything to go. So get a lip gloss with a little bit of color in it, so you can just reapply as you go.
Brilliant.
If you have your makeup done and you're in the wedding, it's an outdoor wedding, it's hot, you don't need to like bring powder or anything. All you need is a clean brush and just dab.
Stop.
You just dab. Don't wipe. Just dab the sweat away. It doesn't mess up the makeup. It just keeps it good, but it gets all the sweat off. Just a clean, dry makeup brush. Always have that with you.
Such a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that as a guest.
Tell me more.
I always have a brush with me. Whether it's for me or someone else, I always have a brush with me.
Oh, wow.
Are you holding a pocketbook?
I do. I have a little clutch.
A little clutch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
A
try-
pocketbook. Are you holding a pocketbook?
I'm trying to think of
Showing
other
my
hacks.
age.
Oh, this isn't a hack, so to speak, but it's fun. I think all 3 of the weddings I've been in, the bride has said, can you just take little videos all night? You get the pictures. Everyone's taking pictures, but getting the video of like the groom dancing with the mom, or like the bridesmaids all dancing together, that like you may not get if the photographer's not there. I have so many little videos.
Has that been like your job to just get little videos throughout the wedding?
And then I send them and the bride can decide what she does with them. Some people will like make a little montage of it all before the actual wedding video comes out. Some people just like have them, but it's a lot of fun. Oh, here's another thing. This isn't This has only happened at one wedding, but it was so funny. The bride's cousin brought a GoPro on a bottle of Fireball with like one of the pour spouts. So it's recording every time someone takes a drink. So there's a 10-minute long video on YouTube of everyone in this wedding just drinking the Fireball. It is so funny. But
I mean, that is a good
genius.
idea.
And it's like a GoPro. So you get the person drinking and it's like the wide frame. So you see everything happening in the background too. Hilarious.
Then you're all sharing the vid.
Yeah.
COVID
Well,
and the video.
okay.
That's
Sure.
where I insert a little thing that goes and cue that sound now. Great.
I just learned this hack too. That we got very strict instructions from our hair person at this last wedding I went to. The night before, we had to shampoo our hair twice, no condition, and blow dry it straight.
Shampoo twice, no condition, blow dry it straight.
Yes. So then the next day, when the people doing our hair were doing it, everyone's curls stayed until the last second of that wedding.
No way.
Everyone's hair looked so good. My hair was up, so like it really didn't matter. But the girls who had like the long, big curls the next day looked so good all day.
That is such a good thing to know. Well, Julia, we are going to play a little game with you.
Awesome.
Are you ready?
I don't know.
We're going to find out all of the things that Julia loves or doesn't love about weddings. It's called Rapid Fire with Julia Gulia. Tell me you know who Julia
I know
Gulia
who
is.
Julia
Okay, good.
Gulia
I said
is.
Victoria, she's not going to know. She's
No.
so young.
That's
I
amazing.
have seen the wedding singer.
All right, Julia Gulia. I'm going to say something. You're going to give me the answer rapid fire.
Okay.
Lots of flowers at a wedding or no, not at all?
Lots of flowers.
Long dress or short dress?
Long dress.
Big wedding or small?
Medium.
Church wedding or non-traditional?
I would do church wedding.
Church wedding. Pre-wedding fireball shots or please don't drink before the wedding?
Pre-wedding fireball shots.
Destination, bachelorette party or keep it local?
Keep it local, please.
Destination wedding or keep it local?
It depends on the destination.
That's true. All right. Strippers at a bachelorette party? Okay. Give me a budget or give the bride whatever she wants.
Budget.
I agree. Long and funny speeches or not funny, keep it short.
Keep it short.
Stay for brunch after the wedding or no, my duties are done.
No, brunch.
Oh,
I need that food the next day.
I know this answer, but hair up or down?
Up.
Makeup done or save the cash?
Makeup done.
Bridesmaid flash mob or no, that's 2000 and late.
No, that's 2000 and late.
Oh my God.
Bridesmaid and groomsmen make an entrance and be funny or no, just walk in.
Funny entrance.
Funny entrance. Carly or Victoria?
Pepper.
Oh, Pepper, you gotta vote. You gotta vote.
Guess what, Julia?
I win?
You win! You don't have to be a bridesmaid for at least a month.
Oh, you're right.
That's
I
your-
don't. I do have to go to another wedding on Friday, but I'm not in that one. But it is in Brooklyn because nothing's local.
Nothing's
Oh
local.
my gosh, that's right.
Julia, Julia.
Julia Gulia, you won the game.
Yay.
You are the forever wedding guru.
Yay. I'm going to be a professional wedding guest.
You are very chill, and I feel like you'd be a very chill bridesmaid, and nothing would phase you, and nothing would be like too dramatic. So,
No, I mean, bridesmaid in my mind, a bridesmaid's duty is to be there for the bride.
yeah,
Not cause drama, not make anything about myself. I'm there.
maybe that's why I've never been a bridesmaid.
This could be the longest day. I could be that tired. I could be this. I could be that. But like, comes down to it. These are my friends. The
Mhm.
ones asked me to be in their wedding. Like, I'm honored. People think that being a bridesmaid is like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm in another wedding. No, I love the chance that my friends are like, I love you enough for you to stand next to me
Yeah.
while I get married.
Aw.
I'm like, thank you. Like, I love this for me. I'm literally honored to be a bridesmaid. Like, put me up there. I want everyone to see that you love me. No, but actually, I'm like, this is. People think it's such a burden because there is so much that goes into it. But in my mind, the day of, you're standing up there, you got your flowers, your hair, your makeup's done, and you look at your friend who is beaming, so happy, could not look better, like truly the best day of her life. And you just get to be a part of it.
Oh,
And I'm
you're
like,
gonna make me
I
cry. I love that. I love that for you.
Me too. I love this for me.
That's the nicest thing you could say about your friend.
Yeah. My friends are just the most thankful for the showers and the bachelorettes and everything we do for them.
Well,
that
you're
I'm
lucky.
like the most appreciative and just like love that we are all there for them, which makes getting through it a little bit easier.
Yeah, and it's worth it for you.
It's
then.
worth it.
Yeah.
I'm like, they are why I'm doing this.
Do you cry?
Every wedding.
Aw.
Without fail.
Aw, Jewel. I love that. That's so sweet.
Yes. They both looked at me for a response, and I agree. It is very sweet.
Well, thank you so much, Jewel.
Thank you.
And
This
if
was fun.
you want to see Julia in person with her Zen voice and her sweet little nature, you can come to her class.
And her sweet little nature. I love your little sweet little nature. Real quick before we send off, because I think all people want to know, band or DJ?
So I'm going to say DJ, but I've been in a
agree.
few weddings where there's a little bit of instrument that plays along with the DJ. There was a drum, the little drum set at the last wedding I was at, and the drummer just played along with the songs. So much fun. A wedding I was at, there was a saxophone player who just walked around the dance floor and played a saxophone along with
I think that's so
the
cool.
DJ. But it's still, I mean, the band gets strictly a band. You're like, okay, let's be done. Like, I want to hear Beyonce, and I want to hear Beyonce sing Beyonce.
Right.
I don't want to hear you sing it. But having a little something to go along with it, it's a lot of fun.
That is really cool.
Yeah, I've also seen like a band during the meal, like playing some like, chill stuff in the background while we're eating. And then when we're all on the dance floor, it's the DJ. Like I've seen both.
Oh.
That bride has a lot of money.
Yes, correct. That is accurate.
We just love your little nature. And we really appreciate your hacks, actually.
Oh, yes.
That's huge. Your hacks, and we just are in awe of you and your stamina and your financial stamina to get through all of this, and that you are so happy about it.
I know that you're genuinely a nice friend.
I think we would be the opposite.
Yeah.
We would be the complainers.
Mhm.
But seriously, thank you so much for taking the time today.
Thank you.
There is no one else we would talk about weddings to than you.
And we're going to go dress shopping and we'll document it.
I'm telling you, it should happen. It should.
Jewel, we'll go.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
She's busy for the next 12 months of wedding weekends.
Going to weddings.
I only have one more.
But we'll figure it out.
Love you, Jewel.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Woo.
Remember, you are always fit at Lulu's and on Amazon, but you're always fit to be real.
And always allowed to be a little extra.
With your little nature. For legal reasons, we have to tell you that this podcast is meant for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not healthcare professionals. For all of your health, wellness, fitness, and self-care needs, please refer to the medical professional in your life, your primary care physician, your therapist, a certified coach, whoever it may be. And then let us know what they say, because I guarantee we need to know it too. Okay? Okay, bye.